As expected, we have FOMC tomorrow, so today was a little weird. We chopped around quite a bit in the morning. It's only been like 45 minutes since market open, but I'm gonna go ahead and just be done with the day. I don't want to keep trading this. You could easily get chopped up. I ended green, had a loss, then had a win, and I'm up enough. I don't really want to risk anymore. I'm trading 4 micro NASDAQ contracts on a actual like live cash account through AMP futures, and then we are just trading on Tradervue. So for the levels that I have marked out, I had just a short bias, but if that could easily change, but I was looking for shorts. So for levels that I had marked out, we had this fair value gap on the daily, and as we were moving lower, I just have a target marked out, the low of that fair value gap, and then the low of this candle from the daily, and a 1 hour fair value gap low. So if we go to the 1 hour chart, this morning we opened up around this range somewhere. So we have a fair value gap that we were in, and I marked out that low, and then marking out the low on the daily and the low of this hour, a swing low, just as like targets that we would be reaching for. So we opened up inside this 1 minute bearish fair value gap and dropped lower. We came back up, and the bodies were respecting this fair value gap. So I took a short at 355 right here, and I was aiming around this area. Where did this was the daily fair value gap low. I don't know where that just went, but that's where I was aiming for like 40 points. We got to about 19 points, came back up, and we just ripped through it. So got stopped out for a very small loss. Like, I was not worried about this one at all because we got in at 55 and our stop was 8 points away at the high. So not a big deal. Obviously we could have taken 20 points. That would have been we could have easily targeted a 1-to-2 risk reward ratio, but we didn't. We were targeting much further, which is perfectly fine. Wasn't upset about that at all. So we rallied through that and then bounced right off of a 5-minute fair value gap right here. So here's the 5-minute chart. We have this bearish fair value gap that wasn't tested yet this morning. It was created earlier this morning around 9. We came back up to it, tapped it twice. Once I saw we were getting some rejections there, I didn't have this marked out. So once I saw those rejections, I was like, well, there's got to be something on a different time frame. So I went over to the 5-minute, clear as day that's what we were hitting. So that just reinforces my bias for going short. And after we rejected off of that bearish 5-minute fair value gap, market took its time chopping around, teasing us, wanting to go lower, coming up. Once we broke through the daily fair value gap low, I did take a short and put my stop above this order block. So risking about 18 points, shorted at 310, and I was aiming for the 1 hour fair value gap low, which we went right to it and then got some rejection off of that, and that's where we are right now. We took out that liquidity and then started making our way back up. Again, I covered, so we shorted at 310 and then covered at 279. So about 30 points, and that puts us green on the day. Happy with that, and I don't like this price action, so I'd just rather not continue trading it. Here are the results from today. So after those 2 trades, we are plus 186. Again, that doesn't factor in the commissions, which will come out later this evening. But considering the price action that we had, I'm very happy with that. I don't need any more, and I don't want any less. So we're just gonna stop there. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I may just skip tomorrow altogether. There's no need to risk on an FOMC day for me. Like, every day we're already risking. So on a high risk day, why do I even want to try to make a little bit when the risk is that much higher? So I may just skip it altogether. I have no idea. So if you see a video from me tomorrow, I guess we traded. If you don't, I just skipped the day completely and we'll be back on Thursday. But I'm undecided at the moment. So if you guys trade, be careful. Let me know how you did today, and we'll talk to you guys later.